Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. In this video, I want to kind of take a look at one of the talking points from the most recent Bank of America Telecommunications Conference. Verizon CEO of Consumer Group was speaking to an interviewer by the name of Michael, and there were so many great things discussed. I want to kind of highlight this one key thing here in this video, and that is why Verizon purchased Frontier. What you guys really need to know about this transaction. So we got a bit of an update. All indications are Q1 2026, this is going to close. The deal to acquire Frontier. They've gotten DOJ approval. The FCC is comfortable with the deal. Basically, right now, they're just working through the public utility commissions in, I think, about a dozen or so states. Once they get that approval, they make those deals. Life is good. They close the deal, and then they proceed forward with all those promises and conditions for the deal. So that there's confidence in the time frame. Now, specifically about the integration process. They're talking about sources of value within this transaction. Here's a couple of things he mentioned. First, bringing mobility to the Frontier base. So I don't know who Frontier customers have for wireless, but it looks to me like it's not really Verizon. And that's why I think Verizon is buying Frontier. It kind of makes sense, right? You can get the customer through the Frontier and then soon to be Verizon Fios brand for wireline home broadband, and now you're having conversations with them every 30 days when they pay their bills, which means you could potentially get them to switch to you for wireless by offering a small discount or some kind of bundling convergence value play where the customer's like, well, I can have the simplicity of one bill, but really the most important thing is that Verizon now is going to help me get my bill down, you know, with some kind of a discount by converging and bringing the two services together, mobile, wireless, and home broadband. It says here, at least based on the disclosures from Sampath, we have 400 to 500 basis points higher than average share in places where they have Fios, which means they have upside for mobility by buying Frontier. So you're going to potentially have this opportunity, this new surface area to get customers, and then vice versa for the customers that have Verizon in those places who haven't explored, you know, haven't looked at Frontier. Maybe would they look at Verizon because they have them for wireless. Now that transaction is likely going to be less likely, but it does put Verizon in play for dual purposing the business transaction, right? New products, new services, my plan, my home, you know, the different services, insurances, mobile lines, you know, phones, deals, all these promotional activities. They like this opportunity. Increasing ARPU, growing the ARPA, the surface area to the customer is really what this is about. And in these places, you're going to see churn rates improve. Verizon has already told us this, right? They've disclosed it on multiple occasions. These customers that have the multiple services are less likely to churn. They're sticky, and they're more satisfied and happy with what they're paying for. This is a really interesting kind of explanation on how and why they did this Frontier deal. So it all kind of makes sense. Now, how fast this happens, I don't know. And does Verizon drop the ball and mess this up? Possibly, but they're buying the biggest provider in the area where it's offered. So I'm not sure how they can really mess this up. I mean, it would have to be a blunder, right? Which I wouldn't expect. I think they'll nail it. Couldn't be that hard. I mean, who are they competing against in all likelihood, right? Let me know what you guys think about these disclosures. If you're a Frontier customer or a Verizon customer and Frontier's coming your way now, you know, Fios, let me know what you think about this. Maybe you left Frontier a while ago. Maybe an upgraded network experience could change how you view this, right? With the fiber, with the Fios. Let me know. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.